Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is February the 5th, 2023, and it's time to do a little post-crossing. I've got 4 official cards that I can send out, and I've got some direct swaps I've got to respond to. So that's the agenda for today. Weather report outside, it is getting a little warmer. So the 24, 36-hour cold snap that we had here that was brutally cold is done. I think it's about minus 17 out there now, so it's still cold, but not as cold. The wind has died down. It's going to get up to about minus 2 later on today, so that's much better. And tomorrow will actually be 0 and a few flurries. So looking forward to now coming out of that dreadful cold snap. I'll be able to turn off some of the extra baseboard heaters that I had going to help out with the mini splits that were having some trouble at those really cold temperatures. Yeah, such is Canada, such is the winter time, and yeah, just deal with it. But today it's inside, it's warm in here, I've got my t-shirt on, so let's do a little post-crossing. I'm going to show you what I've got for official cards going out. Seems like I get to do about 4 every weekend right now, which is nice because it means that I'm always having cards that are arriving at their destination, and lately not really too much getting expired. I do have a list of expired ones, but from the new ones that I've been sending, they've been getting to where they need to go. All right, so the first card I have is going to Finland, and she is a kindergarten teacher. She's in her 50s. She works in a shift daycare center, so that gives round-the-clock service for people that work evenings or early mornings. They have a place that their children can go, which I think is fantastic. They've got such a place for them. She says she likes sewing in her spare time, also has been studying Spanish over the last 5 years. She has 5 children and 8 grandchildren. She lives in a big detached house in the countryside of Finland, and she says they're empty nesters trying to learn how to live by ourselves. It's so quiet. We're not there yet, but it's getting closer. With Dea off to university and only 1 child around the house now, it does seem a little quieter around here for sure. So for her, she says, happy post-crossing ideas. She likes bridges, famous sights or city views, cards of a seamstress at work, quotes in your language, something funny, or keep calm cards. And she says she really likes bridge cards. So that's what she's going to get, a Heartland covered bridge. You guys might get tired of seeing cards like the Rocks or the Heartland covered bridge or Magnetic Hill. I like to send out cards that are local, but not all the time. So whenever I get a request for something that I do have in my collection that is not local, yeah, I send that out too. And the next one's an example of that. So this one is going off to California in the United States. He says, hello, lucky postcard sender. So it starts off with a little bit of a joke there. He started collecting postcards 10 years ago, has over 13,000 postcards now. He says he's 41. He lives in Los Angeles with his wife and cat. He's an immigration lawyer by day, and he's Batman by night. So finally, I found a address for Batman. Now I can go visit him and just see what the manor is all about. He says he has 2 girls now, one 11 years old and one 5. Every day brings fun and excitement. Oh, and he's always tired. Yeah, it can be at those early ages for sure. So he likes any sort of surreal postcard, art postcards. Other ones he likes are animals, different weird cards, anime, comics, illustrated maps, old Russian cartoons, sexy, Marilyn Monroe cards, science fiction cards, and then at the end he's got the top 5 most popular cards sent to him and the addresses, so you can go back and check out the addresses on those. But the one that really stuck out for me was old Russian cartoons. Now, Yulia in Russia sent me a booklet of a story tale of an old Russian fairy tale, and I had to look it up on YouTube. I had to watch it in English to see what it was all about. There was a movie that was made about it. Very fantastic. I've really been hanging on to them tightly because all of them together tell the story. So to take one out takes a part from the story, but I've never had anyone ask for an old Russian cartoon on their wish list before. So I had to do it. I had to break up the set, and the first one is going out. I think this is great. There's the back of the card too. So I hope he really appreciates it, and I know I appreciated getting it from Yulia, and so now I can share it with someone else who's going to enjoy it. Okay, this is another one that is going out. This one's going off to Germany. Says she's 54, married, 2 lovely children, all young adults now. lives by the Rhine. Interests are people, barbershops, choir singing, philosophy, rock and blues music, books, football, cinema, African culture, politics in general. And these are the things that she likes, which I thought was fascinating too. She says, I like pictures of people at work, old people, people asleep, social campaigns, people having great fun, blue whales or gray whales, that's kind of out of the norm, choirs, rock bands, rock singers, and daily scenery. So for someone who really enjoys people more than places and things, I'm sending this one here. It's a black and white of two women on a daily task of picking tulips. This is from Spalding in 1951 from the English Heritage Archives. So one, I think it's great. It's a black and white. Two, it's showing daily working people in the environment doing their daily chores. So I think this might be just perfect for that. And I hope this person really enjoys that. The next one and the final official one that I have is going to Finland. And it says, he always tries to find something that the receiver wished or his favorite, so I hope you do the same for me. She's 56, has 2 sons, young adults, lives in a peaceful village, enjoys reading, making puzzles, Sudokus, and loves color. Little things that make her day. Card wish lists are painting art from the late 1800s and 1900s are her favorite. So then she's got this whole list of other things she likes and then a list of other things she doesn't like. But when she said painting art from the 1800s and 1900s, I have a series of postcard art that was given to me at one point in time. I believe this one actually came, no, I'm not going to say just in case I gotta get a mistake on this one here, but I've had these cards for a little bit here. This is Eva Gonzalez from 1849 to 1883. And it's called The Box at the Italians Theater. So it fits the range. It's art, and it's another one of those ones, you know, you've got a collection of postcards. You're not sure who should go to what. And where this said this is her favorite type of postcard, and it was the top of her list, I thought, perfect. That's who it's going to. All right. Switching on gears to direct swaps, I have my That Dad Guy postcard going out. These are actually getting fewer and fewer of the ones that I can send. And when they're gone, they're gone. So if you happen to be one of the people that get it, you're going to have a bit of a collector's item. All right, the next one I have is this winter scene. This is the coast of Prince Edward Island in winter. So you can see that the water's got a little bit of ice on it too. Not 100% frozen at this point, but nice flow of snow on the side. Not sure if Prince Edward Island looks like this now, but my guess would be is very similar in some areas based on the amount of snow that we have outside too. So that is going off to someone. I have this beautiful prepaid card. So I do enjoy sending stamps on postcards as a stamp collector, but every once in a while one of these prepaid cards jumps out at me, and either it goes to someone who doesn't care as much about stamps, or it just seems to be the perfect card to go out with Valentine's Day coming out. Sending a rose seemed like a good idea. This next one is kind of a Valentine's Day card. So it is a card that came from Germany originally. It was a card that was sent to me, and I'm going to send it back out as it's got the heart on the snowman and the winter scene. It just kind of feels Valentine's Day-ish, and where I live in a winter wonderland, I'm going to send this off to someone else so they can enjoy it too, hopefully. The next one is a Northern Lights postcard from Iceland. So yes, we have the Northern Lights here in Canada, and I have sent out postcards that are from Canada that have Northern Lights, but I had this one in my collection, so I figured let's send it back out again. All right, what a perfect Valentine's Day card for someone, and yeah. I'm quirky, I'm odd, and this is a quirky or odd postcard, and I'm pretty sure the person who's going to get it is going to get a kick out of it, so that's why I'm sending it. They may even be watching now and say, yeah, that's coming to me. I know that's coming to me, but sorry to spoil the surprise if you do, but you don't know what's going to be on the back yet. All right, my last one that I've got going out that I'm going to show you is this card here. It's Abbey Road, but it is the cartoon version of Star Wars, I guess. So you got BB-8 there, and some of the other hosts of characters from the newer movies of Star Wars. So you're not looking at Princess Leia and things, but you're looking at Rey there in the front. So that's going out. I actually had that card too for a very long time, and I actually put the person's name on the back of it that I said, oh, flipping through, I had it, I knew it was going to go to that person, and then I forgot about it. So I've been sending other cards to them, and I came across it today and thought, okay, no, that's going out today. I've had it a long time, and I knew I wanted to send it to this one person only, so that's where it's going. So the task ahead of me now is to put the washi tape and the stickers and the addresses and the stamps and write the message on these cards. So I will get to doing that. Also have some other things that I need to get to doing today. I had created another video. I'm going to edit this one and get it out shortly, but I have created another video that will be coming out tomorrow. And I have a few more stamp videos that are coming out this week as time permits. So always something coming through. I introduced the first question in that Dad Guy Answers series that's for the month of February. This is where you answer the question that I pose to you. You send me a postcard back with the answer on it, and then at the start of the month, I will read all the answers that go with that postcard. If you haven't seen it, go back and check out that Dad Guy Answers, get all the details on it, and enjoy that. That was for part 52. So I've been doing that one for a year. Yeah, I'm coming up on 600 uploaded videos. I can't believe that. 640 subscribers to date right now. So almost a subscriber per video. May not be a good mix between the two. It should be higher, I guess, but that's what it is. I keep pumping out the videos, and some of you keep watching them, so I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Have a magical week. What follow? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Bye.